And a lot of black women would say, why do you call him daddy? Because he's raising me. He's raising me. My father probably stopped giving me what I needed when I was around 13 years old. So now you got a woman that's 13, and now I'm 35, and now I got a bunch of money, what we consider to be a bunch of money. Let me just be real clear about that, okay? Now I got this money. Now I'm taking care of everybody. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna make me grow up? But when we were just best friends, and when we got together, this is what he said to me. He said, when we were best friends and you were married to other men, you were not my responsibility. You were my sister, but not my responsibility. As my wife, you are my responsibility.
Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? Monique said. That sound like some childhood trauma, some things that she have not even healed from yet. Like, I don't, that right there, the whole situation does not make any sense to me. So now I've heard some people call their husbands, their boyfriends, whoever, daddy. Okay. The celebrity, what's her name? She's from the real, no, Married to Medicine, Dr. Heavenly. So now she called her man daddy, right? But for Monique, which her reasoning on why she called him daddy doesn't really make sense to me. She was like, oh, he's raising me. When my dad stopped, doing the things he was doing for me when I was 13, and I'm like, what are you trying to say? When your daddy stopped doing the things he was doing, then your ex-husband, because if y'all didn't know, that's her ex-husband. They have been divorced now since September of 23 of this year, I think. What the internet said, that they're divorced. And the reasoning, why her and her, ex-daddy are no longer together is because she had outgrown the relationship and outgrown everything that she thought she wanted. So is that part of his raising that you did not like, Monique? Was that what it was? Because that already didn't sound right to me anyway. And how was he raising you when you guys had an open relationship? You guys were open with your marriage. You came out on a Netflix stand-up about maybe a year or two ago, talking about you wanted to invite people to the bedroom. So what kind of raising was your ex-daddy doing? Like, was he like raising you in a way of doing whatever you want to do, raising you in a way of, yeah, I'm in control, I'm part of it? Because that all sounds like a control thing to me. Like when you were saying to the lady in the interview, like, when we listened to the clip, you were saying to her that you wanted someone to really, that he said to you when you guys were not married, y'all were just friends, that he wasn't responsible for you. But now that you guys are married, he's responsible for you. Like, what does that mean? Guys, comment down below on when, what does that mean when you listen to the clip and he says, when he said that I'm responsible for you. What does that mean? Tell me, guys, because I want to know. Like, guys, do y'all, like, anybody, guys, do y'all like to be called daddy? Females, do you like to call your man daddy? Like, now, I mean, I don't mind calling the person I'm with daddy as a little pet name. Like, hey, like how we say, hey, love, hey, baby. You say, hey, daddy, but I would say stuff like that behind closed doors. I'm going to call him daddy. Yes, daddy, 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 zaddy, whatever he wants to be called. I will call him as a pet name, like he will call me, for whatever pet name that he chooses to call me. But I'm not going to get on the internet and say that, this person is raising me. Nah, I'm a grown ass woman. And nah, you're not raising me. Now, you may give me your advice or your opinion on, something that I'm doing or that you suggest, and vice versa. Because that right there, what Monique's talking, don't make no sense to me, y'all. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments. I'm out here on the streets, just trying to see what kind of trouble I can get myself into. Only kidding. But comment down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing about Monique talking about her. Remember, not they ain't married no more. They're not married. And at the end of the day, let me say this before I leave. We are grown adults. Like, it's, in my opinion, I think it's cool, and this is only my opinion, that it's cool to have pet names. We can have the little love pet names, but we have to be mature about some things that we kind of put out there into the world. When people ask us, hey, Monique, why do you call your husband, slash ex-husband, daddy? We have to explain why we do that. And we also have to keep in mind who our audience is. You have impressionable minds, maybe watching her. Like, young people, old people, whoever may think that's cool. But then you have the ones, that's going to be like, hey, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because it doesn't. Like, again, it's cool if it's a pet name, it's like a little love name. Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy. What's up, daddy? Yeah, daddy. Behind closed doors, but I'm not finna say he raising me. Nah, I'm grown. We ain't doing no raising him. I'm already raised. Now, how are you gonna add to me? How are we gonna be in partnership? Yeah, but we're not finna go out there and say you raising me, and I'm gonna give the stamp of approval of you saying that. But anywho, so if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these reaction type of videos, just comment down below. Let me know. Let's have a dialogue about, guys, do y'all like to be called daddy? Females, do you like calling the guys daddy? Let me know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video.